Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy B. Mason here, director of the film Stakes.
My name is Tony Shepard. I am the producer of Stakes.
How did I come up with the title Stakes? Well man, that's actually a great question because when I told people that the name of my film was Stakes, they thought I was talking about the meat, and I'm actually not talking about the meat.
What attracted me to the script? First and foremost, it would be the story.
My co-writer Lance and like my producer Tony was like, Brandon, what is your film really about? And I was like, you know what? My film is really about like love and like what's at stake when you're dealing with love, because love is a powerful four-letter word, and it's so many things that are at stake. You know, you're dealing with people's emotions, it's feelings, you're dealing with people's past history.
For me, Jeremy represents an aspect of relationships, or an aspect about relationships that we all have to deal with in some form.
He goes through an ordeal with London that changes him. I would say for the better, but you know, it just changes. We tend to think that we change when something happens in our life, but we're still the same person. We just take on a new personality or something like that. Like if you're a really nice guy and like you treat women with respect and stuff like that, even if you try to go be a dog, deep down inside, you still that nice guy. Like, it's nowhere around it. Dude, you're the nice guy.
We have a guy who's pretty much a victim of circumstance via his dealings with, or trying to deal with, what I'm going to say, a damaged woman.
London is a big ball of mess. Like, she's a woman with a kind heart, but she has some issues. And it's like, have you ever had a conversation with a woman, she's like, oh, I'm dealing with past hurt from my previous relationship, and they try to bring that back on you. Like, I was hurt by him and I'm just being careful. And that's kind of like London's problem, but this time she wasn't hurt in a previous relationship with a male. It goes deeper than that. So what do you do when it's really, really deep? Do you stick in there and like hope she'll change, or maybe she changes you for the worse, or you never know what might happen. In the film Stakes, we deal with all those issues. Here we have a man in Jeremy Jacobs who is a great guy, willing to give his life for London, and she gives him the cold shoulder. Well, that makes him in return spin into a whole nother person that he's never been. But guess what? He wins in that new person, but deep down inside, that's really not him. Well, what happens when she comes back around? Are the tables still the same, or have the tables been turned? And we deal with that in this film, and London goes through a transformation in this film, and she has to forgive the hurt in her past to move on. But in this film, will Jeremy forgive her for what she did to him? It's like a circle, and like that's how the world is, man. It's like we all go around hurting each other, not knowing what we're doing, but deep down inside, we really yearn, wanting to be loved, wanting to be in love, wanting to be happy, you know what I'm saying? So this film is gonna do all that, and it's gonna make you laugh at the same time.
The script is fun, it's funny, you know, it has its ups and downs. I think it represents truth, it represents facts. The characters are beautiful. Jeremy, yet again, I love his process of what he has to deal with, his patience. Danny, the sidekick, he's a funny guy. He really sells the naturalism that you would find in a friend.
Jeremy's best friend, Danny, is gonna just have you guys falling over the floor because he's that friend. Everybody knows this one person. This guy is just super funny. He makes jokes at everything, and like, unlike some people, his jokes are not lame. This dude's actually funny, but he's really looking out for the best interests of his best friend.
The great thing about this film is we're really opening up the pre-production and the production aspect, and welcoming viewers, fans, you know, friends, and really taking them through this process that we're going through, pretty much from concept to creation. We're really involving vendors. We have a couple of artists where we're attaching a soundtrack to the film.
But we're gonna jam pack this thing from beginning to end with excitement from the minute you pop it on to the minute the end credits roll. You know, it's gonna make you laugh, it's gonna make you cry, then it's gonna make you laugh again. Some of y'all, it might make you laugh and cry at the same time. I don't know. I'm just trying to generate emotions.
Make sure you visit the website, www.stakesthemovie.com. We'll be having all kinds of updates, again, taking you through the process as we go through it.
What I really want people to walk away from this film with is knowing that forgiveness is the final form of love. Like if you can forgive someone, you can actually move on and love them at the same time.
StakesTheMovie.com.
So I'll just say, hey beautiful.